Paramvir and the Dazzling Deception. In the shimmering city of Amrit Shah, the sun reflected off golden rooftops. Paramvir, the city's brave protector, stood atop the highest tower. He adjusted his blue turban, ensuring the golden Khanda symbol caught the light. His red and blue armor was polished to a shine, and his long red cape fluttered like a flag of hope. With a sturdy, robust beard and a sharp eye, he watched for any sign of trouble. Down in the market square, things were not right. Kabir, the local baker, was walking slowly with his eyes wide and glassy. He wasn't carrying bread. Instead, he was walking out of the jewelry shop with a heavy tray of gold rings. He moved like a robot, his face blank and empty. Kabir didn't even notice the friends calling out his name as he marched toward the edge of town. Behind a fountain, the villain responsible stepped into the light. It was Mayavi, the Dazzler. He wore a suit of shifting colors that hurt to look at, and in his hand, he held a swirling, glowing orb. "My puppets work so hard," Mayavi whispered with a wicked grin. He spun the orb faster, sending out waves of shimmering light that made anyone who looked at it lose their will to say no. Paramvir dived from the tower, landing with a powerful thud in front of the baker. "Stop, Kabir! This is not your path," Paramvir commanded. But Kabir didn't stop. He tried to walk right through the hero. Paramvir realized that Kabir wasn't a thief. He was being controlled. The hero gently held Kabir by the shoulders, but the baker's strength was fueled by the strange spell. From the shadows, Mayavi pointed his glowing orb at Kabir again. "Do not let the hero stop our prize!" Mayavi hissed. The orb pulsed with a sickly violet light. Suddenly, Kabir dropped the tray and lunged forward, his movements jerky and forced. Mayavi laughed, staying safely behind the baker, using him like a shield while the spell grew stronger. Paramvir stepped back, refusing to hurt his friend. He blocked Kabir's clumsy swings with his armored gauntlets. "I will not fight you, Kabir," Paramvir said firmly. He knew he had to find the source of the magic. He looked past the baker and saw the shimmering colors of Mayavi's suit, reflecting in a shop window. The hero realized the villain was hiding nearby, pulling the strings. Mayavi stepped out, aiming the orb directly at Paramvir's eyes. "Why fight for them when you can serve me, hero?" the villain mocked. The orb began to spin with a mesmerizing rhythm. Circles of gold and purple light danced in front of Paramvir's face. He felt his mind growing heavy, and for a moment, the world started to go blurry and dark. Paramvir felt the hypnosis trying to take hold. He closed his eyes tightly and remembered the wisdom of his elders. He focused on his breath and the strength of his spirit. "True sight comes from the heart, not the eyes," he declared. He reached up and touched the Khanda on his turban. He didn't need to see Mayavi to know where the evil was. He could feel the coldness of the orb's power. The golden Khanda began to glow with a light so pure and bright that it outshone the villain's orb. Paramvir opened his eyes, which were now clear and filled with courage. The light from his turban hit the orb, and with a loud crack, the villain's tool shattered into 1,000 harmless pieces. The hypnotic swirls vanished instantly, replaced by the warm, honest light of the sun. Kabir blinked, shaking his head as if waking from a long nap. He looked at the jewelry tray on the ground, and then at Paramvir. "What happened?" he asked, confused. Paramvir helped him up and smiled warmly. "A shadow crossed your path, Kabir, but the light has brought you back." Mayavi had fled into the shadows, his power broken. The city was safe once more, and its people were free to be themselves.